something on which one could go on for several hours, but here we have to accommodate a number of different things. I'll refer you to, for example, a book by Aristotle. When we talk of Aristotle, we generally refer to his most famous work, the Poetics. But he also wrote other books. For example, he wrote a book called Politics. He wrote a book called Nicomachean Ethics. And the one that I'm referring to now is called Historia Animalia. And I smell it on the tree. Oh, balmy breath that just almost persuade justice to break her sword. One more. Leave us with thou art dead, and I will kill thee and love thee after. One more, and this the last. So sweet was ne'er so fatal. I must weep, but in cruel tears this sorrow's heavenly, it strikes where it doth love. She waits, and Desdemona says, "Who's there? Othello? I, Desdemona. Will you come to bed, my lord? Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?" "Aye, my lord. If you bethink yourself of any crime unreconciled as yet to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight." "Alas, my lord, what will you mean by that?" "Well, do it and be brief. I will work by. I would not kill thy unprepared spirit. No, heaven forfend, I would not kill thy soul." "Talking of killing, I do. Then heaven have mercy on me. Amen, with all my heart. If you say so, I hope you will not kill me. And yet I fear you, for you're fatal then when your eyes roll so. Why I should fear, I know not, since guiltiness I know not, but yet I feel, I fear. Think on thy sins. They are loves I bear to you. Aye, and for that thou diest. That death's unnatural, that kills for loving." Alright, so Macbeth speaks when he sees the illusory dagger. First Lady Macbeth. This is before she even meets Macbeth for the first time in the play. The messenger has informed her that Duncan would be arriving at their castle that night, and Macbeth is already on his way to the castle. "The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan unto my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unset me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breasts, and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and boil thee in the dullest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark, to cry, hold, hold. Seated to go and ask his wife to ring the bell when she has drugged the drinks of the two guards that are the doorstep to Duncan's bedchamber. When that has been successfully done, he'll go into Duncan's bedchamber and kill him. Now, on the Elizabethan stage, there will be two doors at the back of the stage, and Macbeth would be at one end and would have to lead through the door there to get into Duncan's bedchamber. He would be imagining a dagger floating through the air and leading him towards that door, which would go all the way to Duncan's bedchamber. The first he tells Seaton to leave. Go with thy mistress, when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. It's not actually his drink. It's a drink that she's preparing for the two guards, but Macbeth wouldn't want the servant to know that, so he says it's his drink. Go with thy mistress, when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand? Come, let me touch thee. I have thee not yet, I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeding from the heat of present brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshalst me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the foods of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon gulps of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. My dagger disappears. Now of one half world, nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf, whose howls his watch, thus with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravishing strides, towards his design moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabout, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Ah, Wiles, I threat, he lives. Words to the heat of deeds too cold breath gives. The bell rings. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Sir, some date of tomorrow, sir. Yes. All right.
I'll read that at the end. First, Sonnet 6. This sea, but sad mortality o'ersways their power. How with this rage shall beauty hold a plea, whose action is no stronger than a flower? Oh, how shall summer's honey breath hold out against the wrathful siege of battering tents, when rocks impregnable are not so stout, nor gates of steel so strong, but time decays. Oh, fearful meditation, where alack shall time's best jewel from time's chest lie hid, or what strong hand can hold his swift foot back, or who his spoil of beauty can forbid? Oh, none, unless this miracle have might, that in black ink my love may still shine bright. The time has been my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fell of hair would at a dismal treatise rouse and stir, as life were in it. I have supped full with horrors, tiredness familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once start me. Satan comes back. Wherefore was that cry? The Queen, my lord, is dead. She should have died hereafter. There would have been been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this betty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brave candle. Life's but a working shadow, a poor player that struts and frinks his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.